my name is Ritesh, and she's my wife, Nikita. We moved from India to US back in 2021, having lived in 2 different states in 4 different homes, apartments. We've been looking at buying a home. It's been quite a bit of journey. Given we had no credit history, we had no realtors. We didn't know the process of buying a property here. So we moved here in Texas back in November 2021. Through different friends, acquaintances, we met a number of different realtors. A lot of them with core competency of providing a cashback more than the service, right? Had several terrible experiences. Went to a point where it was hard to find a person with trust. We then bumped into Nitin in a very, very interesting way. He was actually selling a home that we were interested in, right? The deal didn't go through. We jumped at him. We met with him. We talked with Nitin to find out, his service and how he can help. He's been very, very detailed throughout the process. I think there are a couple of things that stood out for both of us about Nitin is he's never pushy, right? Me being in sales, a lot of times salesmen can be very pushy about trying to close a deal. He was never pushy. I think in the last, we've been with him about 4 or 5 months now. We've probably seen over 40, 50 homes. Not once he pushed us to close, right? He would always give us a very candid view. He would give us pros and cons of the house. He would help us understand if it was his house, whether he would buy it, right? He also not only helped us with the buying process, what he also helped us is with the lending process, right? I mean, we were struggling to get a loan. He referred it to the right people who were able to magically, help us with deals that we never expected, whether it's interest rate, whether it's, structuring the overall mortgage. He also helped us a lot with making sure the builder closes on any issues and throughout. So I would say a 5-star service. I think my wife and I were just discussing for the, as long as we're in the US and whenever we look for more properties, Nitin it is. Nikita, you want to add something?
Yeah. So one thing to add, if, we have seen 40 houses, Nitin has walked into every house with us. So that's one thing which I have always wanted for someone to tell us whether the house is good for us or not, or if they would buy the house. And Nitin was always guiding us throughout. There were a lot of things that I didn't like, small things, big things, but he was never pushy. So I'm glad we worked with him and we were able to close on this house today. So thank you so much, Nitin, and we look forward to working with you again.
And we would refer Nitin to anybody. I think in the process, just not the 5-star service, that's not the honesty, but it also we developed, we found a good friend in the process. So, anyone who's watching this video, I would highly recommend you talk to Nitin, spend time with him. It takes a little bit of time for both the parties to get settled down, get comfortable with each other. But I think once you have that rapport, it's a great process. Thank you.